The child gets the breakthrough. Could we say that? Now you hear how Alan's speaking? I want you to speak from the bowels of who you are, the depths of who you are. Can we say, the child gets the breakthrough? The child gets the breakthrough. Now the first thing a dancer does is they take their space. You have a right to be here. Take a walk to the right in a circle, and take a walk to the left in a circle. If you knock somebody out, just move over. Okay? Good to see you. Okay, yeah. You see, when we're children, that's great. Some of us didn't get an opportunity to be children because we had too many god-awful responsibilities at an early age. And some of us did get to be children, some didn't. But what happens is we grow up, the world tells us we have to be grown-ups. So we become inhibited, and we stop being a child. But that's really a snare. And Proverbs 29:25 says, the fear of man is a snare. So I often go like this. Get like Susie and Richard off your shoulder. Just do this. Get the fear of the world off of your shoulders. Okay? All right. I take a circle around. Good. I work with a technique called call and response. Can you say that with me? Call and response. You mean to learn something, you told somebody out loud, and you solidify it. Okay? Call and response. You know, as long as we're afraid to speak, as long as we're speaking really, really low, we never get on top of our adversary. We've got to die to the fear of man. And many of us have a fear of hearing our voice. The world has told us we're shamed, we should be shamed and humiliated. No, that's not what God says. I tried to shut that off, but it won't respond. I can't shut the fan off for now. Let's see if that's helpful. I see people shooting. Okay. All right. Now, so this end, I'm going to ask you to tell me back, and that's how you're going to learn. What's the name of the technique that we just said? Now, I want you to tell your neighbor on the right and tell your neighbor on your left. I want you to tell them off with that word. Children know how to entertain a father, they know how to entertain themselves, and they know how to entertain everybody else. That's why the child gets the breakthrough, because the child has died to the fear of man. Now, what does this have to do with us as spirit-filled, very properly behaved, born-again believers? It has to do with the fact that the child gets the breakthrough, and God wants us to die to the fear of man, so that we can live an obedient life in God. We can live a pathetic life. God said, I go. Because if we're ensnared to him, we're like, just a second, God, I know you just stepped out, but I have to see what Susie and Harry are thinking, sitting on my shoulder. And many of us have come into the ecclesia, into the body of Messiah. We put down one sin and we pick up another. We're ensnared with what our neighbor thinks. And God is going, look at me. You want to fulfill your destiny in me? Look at me. Follow after me. And so these are great exercises to die to what our neighbor thinks. It's getting better. It's getting better. The heat's getting better. And you'll be happy now. Okay? We have 6 You may have a plan, plans are good, but you have to be willing to go with his agenda, and that's living life on level. Okay? Very good. Now, by the way, we don't need to be in a circle, so you can stand wherever. You don't need to be in a circle. Okay, let's stagger. People come in. Wow, that's good. Okay, level 4 straight legs. Now, I want you to say what we're doing because this is how you learn. 4. I promise you that if you learn to lift up your voice with this kind of authority, you will chase a lot of darkness out. We have trauma hiding in our body. Our organs, sinews, cartilage, muscles, sinews. Yeah, sinews. I think that's what we're saying. Muscle memory, blood systems. We have trauma. Your voice will chase it out. Your voice is like a major light switch. Because you'll find almost everybody has been told, don't lift up your voice. No, that's not what God says. He says, shout to God. Make a joyful noise. Sing a new song to Elohim. That's your freedom, right, Bev? True. Okay, 4. Level 5 is on the elevator with the balls of your feet. Balls on the balls. 5 and 6 is a jump. 6. Okay? How many levels do we have? 6. Tell me like you mean it. 6. One more time. 6. 6. Right. Right from there. Oh, yeah. I have a series called Moving the Telling, where we're actually moving the telling. Where your words are inspiring your movement, your movement's inspiring your telling. When you bring your voice and your body together, you are forced to be reckoned with. Every dark thing's got to flee. Not only do you affirm your personhood, but it's they're powerful instruments of praise, 2 innate instruments of praise, your voice and your body in motion, which makes them powerful weapons of warfare. How many levels do we have? 6. What's the word for the ingredients of dance? Dynamic. Yes, very good. Excellent job. Excellent job. Okay, now we have 25 body parts. We're doing a little skeleton here. We're doing the foundation, and then we're going to put the music on, okay? But I just want to give you this piece. Okay, everyone. So, Elizabeth, you have to put your arms out. Move over a little bit. Yeah. So that's your tester. That's your tester. Okay? Good. All right. So let's lift our hands. Our hands to see that your foot. Okay, easy knees. Easy knees is also called level 3. Nice. That's right. So, you might lift your hands, but you got to put your shoulders down. Good. Beautiful. We're going to count 1 to 25. I want you to say it like you mean it. And we're going to start with the right hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, But we have a well of movement within. Oh, and then when you add your voice, whoa, there's an even deeper well of movement. So this is a reminder that we've got all these body parts, so we can initiate a dance with our head and with our feet, and because we tend to do this, which is okay, because our hands are an extension of our heart. That's a beautiful thing. But what about the other 23 body parts? We have a lot of body parts. Okay. Let's raise our hands again, and we're going to say what the body part is called, okay? Here we go. Hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, torso or chest, belly button, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, foot, balls, right? Toe, roll up and say head. Good. I just want to tell you, whether you're stretching all the way down or you're here, you're still, don't knock yourself, you're still getting the stretch. Your body is still in the same direction, you're still getting the stretch. Okay? Very good. How many body parts did we count? 25. Very good. Say it again, like we mean it. 25. 25. For those of you that understand that dance is a mighty weapon of warfare, okay? If you pray in the Spirit, you can dance in the Spirit, right? So you don't have, if Robert feels that he's supposed to do this movement, if he waited till he knew why, he might never do it. And you know the thing is, the anointing comes after we step out in obedience. It comes after. If we're waiting for the money, or we're waiting for whatever we need, we might never do anything. Okay? So if the Spirit goes, do this, well, I'm going to do it. fingers, okay? Let's just play with that for a minute. Let your head lead you there. Okay. Let your head lead you around the room. Because people tend, everyone, when they're dancing, they keep your head still. But give it permission. Give your head, give your whole person permission. Who gets the breakthrough? The child. Yay! Very, 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 very good. The child gets the breakthrough because the child doesn't care what you think. The child doesn't care. The child is there to entertain you. They don't care what you think. And that's how we have to get positioned in our life with God. I just want to entertain my Father. I just want to please my Father. I'm not ensnared by what these people think that are sitting on my shoulder. Because if you want to live out the fullness of your destiny, if you want to come into everything God saved you for, you have to die to the fear of man. So this is a wonderful exercise. What's that? That's true. Good.